Hello, my fellow members of Boston Sports Nation. Welcome to another edition of the Rovers Podcast. This is episode 19, January the 20th of 2026. I'm your host, Tom O'Shea. Let's get into it. All right. Well, after flying high and winning like literally 8 of your last 10, we go into Dallas tonight and we honestly once again become the bad Bruins, the ones we don't really want to see come back. Yeah, the ones, yeah, and we literally paid for it with literally having 6 goals being scored against us. Yes, we got the legit pant kicked out of it, or legit curve stomped in this game. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, final score in this one, 6 or Dallas. I can't talk. All right, Dallas Stars 6, Boston Bruins 2. All right, let's get into the final score. All right, or in the score update. All right, okay. Summary. All right. First period. The Dallas gets on the board first with 16 minutes and 8 seconds into the first period on a Wyatt Johnston power play goal. It is 1-0 Stars, and then Maverick Bork or I can't talk. Maverick Bork. Any relation to Ray Bork? Huh. Well, anyway, he got a goal for the Stars to make it 2-0 with 19 minutes and 47 seconds. So literally like 13 seconds left left in the first period. And yeah, that's where your score would stand after one period, 2-0. And then second period, Dallas added on to their lead, make it 3-0 on a Ellis Lindell goal, his fifth of the season, 8 minutes and 26 seconds into the second period. And then a very controversial goal. We kind of want to talk about this too. I kind of felt like, they acted like maybe it didn't go in, but yeah, I think it went in. Literally, when I saw the puck go behind Swayman's kind of like leg guard, I thought, yeah, it's in. Yeah. Or like it went under his leg guard. I thought, yeah, it's like kind of close to the line where I thought, yeah, it's in. That's a goal. But no, anyway, Justin Hirakanyan, I can't pronounce that name. Well, anyway, he makes it 4-0 Dallas with literally 31 seconds left into the second period, and that's where your final score would, or where the score after 2 would stand 4-0. And the third period comes. Jason Robertson, he gets a goal, make it 5-0 Dallas. 3 minutes and 15 seconds into the third period. And then he scores again, gets a second goal, literally 3 minutes or so afterwards to make it 6-0 Stars. 6 minutes and 37 seconds into the third period. But we're not going to get shut out because thank you to a Morgan Geeky goal on a power play. That's his 26th goal of the season on an assist from David Pastrnak, his 40th, and Elias Lindholm, his 25th of the season. With 12 minutes and 11 seconds into the third period, it is still 6-1 Dallas at this point. But then Fraser Mitten, he does kind of chip away at the lead, make it 4 on a goal, his 12th of the season, on an assist from Nikita Sidorov. 6-2, that's where your final score would stand. Yeah. All right. Stats-wise, shots on goal, we got outshot 37-18. Power plays, they were better. Dallas was better, 66.7 to our 50%. So we were 1 of 2, and they were 2 of 3. We did have a lot of penalty minutes, which kind of cost in the first couple of goals in this one, or basically the first couple of goals. Yeah, because the first goals were all power play goals. Yeah, so basically penalties, literally got us into trouble in the first period. Yeah. So 11 minutes to theirs, 9. Lovely. Yeah. I want to see this too. I want to see if this is kind of Ray Bork's related to Ray Bork, if I may. Maverick Bork. Here we are. Okay, this is not what I legit wanted. I hate it when Yahoo does this. Alright. I could be legit wrong. He could be related. Oh, alright, here we are. Just see this. Oh, here we are. Ray Bork. Alright. So, here we are. You know what? Hold on. Related to Ray Bork. Oh my god. You know, hey, just go to Hockey Reference. I feel like it'll give you better. It'll be kind of cool. We got a goal, or we had a goal. Seriously, it's taking me to Ancestry.com. What the fuck? Here, go back to Maverick Borg. Here, where's this Hockey Reference page? Okay. Where is it? Where's your Hockey Reference? You know, I just go to Wikipedia. My God. We'll be here all night if this is the case. We're trying to figure out. Yeah, we won't talk too much about this game. We just want to find out if this is Ray Bork. So if Maverick Bork is related to Ray Bork. I can't read that. It doesn't really give me too much. Fucking hell. Look, we just want to know if this is this Bork child or kid or whoever. Oh my god, it's fucking right here. Oh my lord. Doesn't say either. Well, that stinks. Kind of want to see if this is in relation to Ray Bork. Well, nope. All right, whatever. All right. Anywho, it was a pretty bad game. I mean, right from the jump, as you said, we literally got in the. And I thought, you know what, the first period, I thought, okay, we were down 2-0 in Chicago. I thought, okay, maybe we might rally back. You know what? I mean, I thought we could because, you know what, Dallas has been somewhat on a skid lately, and we kind of been on a tear, so I thought you might as well. But then after the second period, after we gave up like 2 more goals, I thought, especially the one where it went past Jeremy Swayman's legs, where they had to go to review to check if it was a real goal or not. I thought, yeah, this game might be over, and it was definitely over when literally 6 goals were scored, or literally 2 more goals were scored, make it 6-0 in the first period. Yeah, I thought, yeah, it's done. Yep, sadly, and that's how your 6-game win streak comes to an end. Yeah. Where does this put us in the standings? All right, so we are now back to being that second seed wild card, 8th seed overall in the playoffs. So we're still literally the last spot in if the playoffs were to begin today. All right. So that would give us 58 points overall. So we're a point behind Buffalo right now. And we're now 28 wins, 20 losses, and 2 OT losses. So yeah. Right now that puts us as still right now a team in the playoffs. Conference wise is now puts us 7th. Behind now the New York Islanders. And yeah, leading the conference right now is the Tampa Bay Lightning. Man. And Colorado, man, I was kind of hearing about this. 76 points, 34 wins, 5 losses, 8 OT losses. Yeah. All right, Colorado. I mean, they're doing something right over there. right. Shit, hold on. I was really wanting that. Oh. Wednesday. All right. Once next time the Bruins play won't be until Thursday, and this now ends the road trip, and now we're back home in Boston, against the Vegas Golden Knights. Oh, lovely! Now we get to see what maybe Ramus Anderson could have theoretically been like. Lovely, yeah. I still can't believe we missed out on him. Uh, all right, other news. So, Baseball Hall of Fame was tonight, and no Boston Red Sox got in. Yeah. Two guys did get in. Carlos Beltran, he finally got in. Yeah. So, apparently, the whole Astros sign stealing stuff. Sorry. That whole Astros sign stealing stuff didn't really affect his Hall of Fame credibility or resume at all. Seriously, yeah. And then Andrew Jones got in. Very nice. So your Hall of Fame class of 2026 will be Jeff Kent. Oh, Dan Shaughnessy's favorite player. When he got nominated, I thought somewhere out there Dan Shaughnessy is smiling right now, knowing his favorite player got in eventually. All right, so anyway, so back to all right, so Jeff Kent, Carlos Beltran, and Andrew Jones. All right, that's not too bad of a class. It's better than nobody. Jesus Christ, I was just worried that Jeff Kent was going to be the only person fucking getting voted in. Jesus Christ, knowing some of these baseball writers, knowing how picky they are, yeah. The anonymous voters are the ones at the end. Those like really those ones that won't get their ballots away or won't show it. Those are the ones. Those are the curmudgeons you have to worry about. You. Yeah, and those are the ones that kind of do affect some of the vote. Yeah, but yeah. Manny Ramirez on his 10th season on the ballot, he did not get in. I'm trying to see how much did he get. I know it wasn't that much. I know Pedroia, he did end up with like 20 something percent. I'm not sure if that does take him off the ballot. I don't think it does. Don't think it does. I think he's safe for another season on the ballot. I mean, he gets in, great. If not, I mean, kind of sucks, but maybe I can understand why. Yeah. It's just so stupid how the whole balloting and all that stuff kind of goes. Literally, these are people who have never played baseball before in their lives, and now they're going to decide who gets in and who does not get in. And a lot of this is not because they're they're they think they're bad players or not good enough players. It's either because they have grudges against some of these guys because hey, they walked by them one day and didn't acknowledge them and stuff like that. So now this is how there's kind of their like payback. Like I'm going to ruin you. All right, so here we are. So hold on, son of a. I had it right here, and then come on now, get out. All right, so here we are. All right, Manny Ramirez, he got 38.8%, and then Justin Bergeron like 20.7%. All right, but yeah, that does take Manny now off the ballot since this is his 10th season. You only get 10 tries on the ballot, and then after your 10 tries, you're definitely off the ballot. So either way, if Manny is eventually going to get into the Hall of Fame, I really feel like he should. I feel like should. I mean, if he does get in, it will probably be the Veterans Committee. I don't understand the whole kind of critique and all this stuff. Literally. And I feel like they're kind of failing the mission of the Baseball Hall of Fame. And what's the mission of the Baseball Hall of Fame? To tell the story of the game of baseball. The good and the bad. What I'm trying to say is let the guys, like even the steroid users, Like the ones, the really notorious ones, like Bonds, Clemens, Manny Ramirez, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire. Let them all in. Heck, let's even let Pete Rose in and Joe Jackson. Not saying that they're steroid users. They got banned for another reason. Got banned for another reason. Yeah, they were gambling on the boat or gambling on the game. Yep, and blowing some of these games too. But anyway, yeah, seriously, I really feel like it's really petty that we're letting these guys out of the Hall of Fame. It's like erasing history. And literally, you're failing the mission of the Baseball Hall of Fame by doing that. Let them in, and you know what? Let's all be adults. Heck, even when I take my kids someday, when I do have children someday, and take them to the Hall of Fame, I want to know, you know what? Hey, here's Shoeless Joe Jackson if he does get in. Here's Barry Bonds. Here's all these guys. Pete Rose, Roger Clemens. They were good ball players. Did they cheat? Did they get their way through? Were they good people? No. You know what? They were human beings. I mean, seriously. I mean, great ball players, maybe not great human beings. It's just so stupid. We're just gonna like erase them from baseball memory just for the fact that you know what. And a lot of it is too the whole Barry Bonds thing. I don't know if this really was because he took steroids. I really feel like you know what in this kind of thing, maybe he wasn't a great person. He kind of was kind of an asshole when he was a player. He kind of treated a lot of these writers, and a lot of them, maybe rightfully so, not too great. And that's kind of what also kind of affected them and kind of give him a black ball too. He was just not that great of a person. It wasn't because he was on Roy. He was already destined to go to the Hall of Fame, even if he even juiced up. Just I think the whole thing, he just was not a great person. He was not a great human being. Where there might have been stuff about Big Poppy. I'm not really sure about him too, but the whole steroid thing too. I still believe he was still a Hall of Famer. And not only that, if you look into the whole survey they did on him, it feels like, man, it doesn't really affect his Hall of Fame at all. I really feel like that whole survey was kind of conducted poorly, and there are a lot of false positives too. And probably might have been one of those false positives. There is one thing though, every time they did test him, he never tested positive again. So technically, something happened there. I don't know. We could go on all night about this. I just wanted to say, no Red Sox got into the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Manny's done after 10 seasons, and Pedroia still got to wait a bit. Yeah, I don't think that takes him off the ballot. I think it's if you go like 0 or more below, then I think that does take you off the ballot. But I feel like, yeah, I think he got enough votes that he's going to stay on for next season. All right, let's wrap this show up. So tomorrow, I think the Celtics do play tomorrow. They do, yes, as I said, against the Indiana Pacers back at home. That will be a 6:30 start. Yeah, 7:30 Eastern time, whatever time zone you live in, wherever you are in the world. Check what time it is and tune in. All right. With that being said, I'm just going to call it a night. It is late, and I really want to go to bed and get ready for our work in the morning. All right. See you guys tomorrow night. Banyana.